Hello, hello, and welcome to Manifesting Minds. Today's topic is manifesting is motion. Motion, action, creation, manifestation. These are all verbs, these are all action words. So far, we haven't started yet the process of knowing what you want. So I will tell you right now, please start working on that on your own, because when I get that video up and running, you'll already have an idea of what it is that you want to create and what it is that you want to manifest if you don't already. A lot of times when people ask me about law of attraction, they already know what they want. So if you don't, for whatever reason, you can already start working on that. I will be getting to that video for those of you who aren't quite sure, and we'll be refining what it is that we want to create and what it is that we want to manifest. But in the meantime, these videos are built to or created to be the building blocks for that exercise. I know we always want to jump in feet first. We always want to go, yeah, let's get this manifesting thing going on, but we need the foundation first. So today, manifestation is motion. When we talk about law of attraction, there's so many times people are like, well, I've tried attracting, I've tried the law of attraction, it doesn't work. And most of the time, that is because people use the visualizations, they sit back and they wait for it to plop in their lap. And that is why it doesn't work. Manifesting requires action on our part. Sometimes we know what we need to do and we feel like we're not ready. There's a preparation stage, maybe there's an education stage. We don't know enough yet. There's another course we have to complete. Our hair's not done enough. So that's why you just kind of wrap it all up and put it on top of your head and you just move forward, because manifesting is about action. Procrastination is in action. And you know what? Honestly, we are really good at procrastination. It's one of the most popular forms of self sabotage because it's really easy. It's super easy to start a diet on Monday. It's super easy to say I'll do it at the end of the month. I just have to learn this. I just have to get ready. I just have to. Actually, the truth is those are all excuses. Those are all our old personality. That is all the old us fighting to stay alive. Remember, humans like the path of least resistance, and what we're already doing is the path of least resistance. We already know how to do what we're doing. We already know how to not 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 be a millionaire. We already know how to not have the perfect relationship. It's comfortable. Manifesting and creating your future is a whole new ball game. This is about becoming a new person, and that requires motion. That requires action. Way too often, we're waiting to be prepared. We're waiting to have all our little duckies in a row, and we're waiting for the perfect moment to get started. And you know what? How long have you been waiting for that? When are you perfectly ready? Honestly, perfection never happens. As soon as you have everything together and you know exactly all the pieces are in place and you're completely ready to start, the stock market changes. There's another election. The economy goes screwy. You end up getting a divorce. Something is always going to be changing because life is motion. Nothing stays the same. So if you're waiting for the perfect moment to start manifesting and taking charge of your life, honestly, the truth is, you're not going to do it. We need to be decisive and we need to take action, and it doesn't have to be monumental. Remember, those giant cruise ships or a giant Navy ship, when it's in the ocean, do you know all it needs is one teeny degree of shift in its course. And it's the difference between going to two different continents. All it takes is this teeny degree. Change rarely happens massively. It's almost always with these little things, these little shifts that we can do that make an impact on the bigger picture. So as you're thinking about the life that you want, whether it's losing weight, whether it's creating multiple streams of income, whether it's becoming an entrepreneur, whatever it is that you're wanting to create. And again, we'll do an entire video that will help define that a little bit better. But you probably already have an idea of what it is that you want. No matter what that idea is, what is the one baby step that you can take today? What can you do now? Maybe you want to do a YouTube channel or whatever it is that you want to do a 5-minute video. If it's weight loss or if it's overall health, go for a walk. What is the one thing that you can do that will start that momentum? If you think about a rock going down the mountain, rolling down the mountain, you know what? It has to be pushed and then it gets the momentum and then it's going down, right? We have to become that push. We have to push ourselves. Procrastination is rarely because we don't have enough experience, we don't know enough. Procrastination is mental mutiny. It is our mind saying, I'm comfortable. I know what to expect with this life. While the other side of our mind is like, I know I can do more. I know I deserve better. I know I can do this. And then those old programs will fight back and they'll go, but let's just watch TV first. Let's just relax a little bit first. This is going to be hard. Notice we've got all of those thoughts. Neuro-linguistic programming, the type of coaching that I do, absolutely 100% can help you rewire those thoughts. I do it all the time. It's highly successful. But if you're not ready to hire a personal success coach yet, you have to be your own success coach. And sometimes that means that you have to take charge and you have to say, stop. I'm in charge here. I'm creating the future. I'm not recreating the past. All of those thoughts of procrastination that we have, what is that going to result in over the next week? A lifestyle change? Or is it going to make this next week the same as last week? Right? We reap what we sow. What goes around comes around. That works with gratitude, like we talked about on the last video, but it also works with inertia. It also works with procrastination. It works the same. It's the same principle because it's an energetic law. Inaction will get us inaction. Inertia creates more inertia. See, same energies are going to create the same results. We have to break ourselves out of those old habits and do the one thing. What's the one thing that we could do? You want to write a book? Write the paragraph. And then write one more paragraph. And then baby steps are how we make monumental changes in the future. Now, we're going to be talking about a lot of tools that we can be using that will accelerate this for sure. But today, and maybe even bookmark this video because you might need this reminder as you're going through this process of creation, that creation requires motion. Creation requires action, So as you're thinking about your goals, it's never that you're not qualified enough. It's never that you don't know enough. It's never that you're not ready. Those are all the self-sabotaging thoughts that are getting in your way and trying to create the past over again in the future. You always know more than somebody else. Most of the time, the reason why you're attracted to your goals and your dreams is because you're passionate about it, which automatically means that you're more of the expert than one person out there. You do have something to share. It's those emotions, it's those low frequencies that are keeping us from creating it. What thoughts are we thinking as we're not doing anything? I'm not ready. how does that energy feel? What does that energy feel like? I didn't get my little, emotion frequency chart on the screen, but if you think about it, you'll probably already be able to recognize that as you say to yourself, I'm not ready yet, that doesn't feel very good. You can probably already recognize that's lower on the scale of, it is not a high vibrating frequency. It's a feeling. When you say I'm just not ready, or I don't have time, or I don't know enough, all of those are self-defeating, low energy. So previous videos we talked about wanting to raise our vibration, raising that frequency. We cannot have those same thoughts and have high frequencies. They don't match. Action is a higher frequency because we're doing something. And you know what? When you do something, even if it's just one paragraph, even if it's just one video, even if it's just one trade, even if it's just walking 1 mile, even if it's just one push-up, you are one step closer to becoming the person that you know you have inside. Okay, so don't forget to like and subscribe. Please leave comments. That way I can know what other videos I need to make in the future. And do the one thing. Do the one thing today, and then do the one thing tomorrow, and then do the one thing the day after. And you will be 3 days closer to creating the perfect life for you. I was going to end this, but I'm going to go on another rant here for a second. Sometimes our big dreams, we feel like our big dreams require that we have big steps. And sometimes it does. But sometimes we just have to take the first step. And that can be a baby step. You can still be proud of that baby step. You know what? Every influencer on YouTube, every day trader, every bodybuilder had that first step. Everybody does. There is no such thing as perfection. Don't wait for perfection, because the world will not stay still while you're trying to meet its standard. In fact, the more imperfect you do, the better off you are, because you're doing something. Your momentum is going. Okay, guys, now this is really the end of the video. Okay, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will talk to you soon.